Okay. Whoop. What button did I just fucking press? Ah, Christ, I opened Chrome. Close window. Alright. Good afternoon. A little late afternoon. Sometimes a little morning for everybody. Today is going to be a shit show for all of us. Let me make sure. Is it live? Alright, the internet can totally see you now. Stop user encoder. Okay, I'm gonna take a drink. Thank you all for coming to my TED Talk today. We're gonna talk about a one famous person, a one everybody knows about, everybody's quite fond of. Jessica Yaniv. It is always a shit show. Hey, Kay. Hey, Alex. So, if I would have planned this better. Yeah, we're a little early. We're getting the setup in. I'm gonna add a new source. Jay, Nina, John fucking Wick. You can go pee, Sammy. I'm still getting things set up here. Mind you, I should have done more planning, but I was kind of busy. We're gonna have a channel update in a second here. Here, fuck it. We're just gonna put this image on screen. We're getting things ready here. Oh, what am I? Oh, that's what I'm clicking on. Okay, hold on. I am a boomer. We're gonna be talking about Jessica Yaniv and Yaniv's mom. But first, we were gonna have a quick little channel update thing. So I'm gonna hide this image. And in fact, where the fuck is my chat box not showing up? Oh no, it is. It's just hid under everything. Alright, so a mild channel update. I was laid off from my job on Saturday. So that was something. And I've been kind of dealing with that. So there will be a lot more content, or at least more time put into it. But I'm currently jobless. That's something. However, that's not going to affect the channel. In fact, it might actually get this new video out a little faster because it's going to be kind of long. And it's a good thing for Friday because on Friday we got two things, right? We got two things. One, I'm going to hopefully set up the rules for the fan art contest. So that's going to be something. Everybody will be able to access that. The rules and all that will be in the video. It'll be a short one. And also Friday, to advertise my Twitch channel, because I'm going to be playing the game pretty much all day, because I already paid for the pre-order, and I wasn't going to cancel it, because I'm really excited for the game. Modern Warfare will be out, and I will be streaming that live on Twitch. It should be in the description, if I remember to put it in there. It's not. But it's the same as my Twitch and my Patreon, my Twitter, my Patreon name, so that's there. If you want to watch me play Call of Duty in a subpar level, I will be streaming it, and hopefully sometime next month we're going to have a contest in the game, like a bracket system contest to win. Hey, Sammy. I was talking about the everything, including the no job right now. They need something besides I mean, you're not wrong. Okay, so yes, the fan art contest is happening. The Modern Warfare Friday, and in fact maybe Thursday night I'll be streaming the Outer Worlds because I have that digitally because Game Pass. But anyways. Off of that subject, we've rambled too much right now. We have Jessica Yaniv. Now, a quick refresher for Jessica Yaniv. Yaniv is a fan art isn't happening yet. So I have worked for the rules. We're going through on it. Hey, Ichi. I have to fuzz the furry. No. Cell. I don't know how far it is. But yeah, Jessica Yaniv is a huckster fraud who has a weird, creepy fascination with periods and sued a whole ton of waxers. Covered. Fuck, you're right. You are right. We're just gonna put that right under here. There we go. So yes, Jessica Yaniv is a huckster fraud who has a lot of strange things about them. You have a box with a million tampons? I do not. I will eventually get a PO box, but please no tampons. Someone else could use those, not me. We're gonna play a quick recap video. By that I mean we're gonna see just a little of how crazy Yaniv is in public. So hang on here.
Toronto, but Vancouver now.
Okay.
So yeah, I just wanted to.
What publication?
A Press for Truth.
News Now Canada, independent media.
Why are you skating away so quickly?
Why do you guys want to have a pool party with kids? That's a pedophilia.
By the way, I joke about Canada so much, but I love how they say things like, that's a pedophilia.
Are
I love it.
Familiar with Press for Truth?
Why do you want to have a pool party with kids?
Yeah, open the door.
She's calling 911. Why do you want to have pool parties with kids?
Just a rational. Open the door. Open the door. So sir, we just want to have a rational conversation. Hello, I need people to.
Now you can see it in the background, and you'll see her in a minute. But oh hey, Mystic, you're gonna see Yaniv's elderly mother, which Yaniv has a lot of similarities to Christian, I've noticed, and this is one of those. You'll see in a second.
Like, why do you want to have pool parties with kids? That's pedophilia.
605 Robinson.
If I find you have a picture of me, I will be mad.
The pedophilia.
Police assistant at 605 Robinson, please.
Waste of resources right there. She's calling the cops for nothing.
Protesters, please.
Protesters.
Okay, you can leave. You're not welcome here.
Who are you?
It's a public.
This is your area. Get out. Get out.
It's a public space.
It's a
Ichitan has donated $1. Death of pedophilia. Ooh. Ichi, what?
public.
Get out.
Public.
Get out or I will pepper spray you.
Oh,
Get out.
now you're threatening us.
Get out.
Now, is she disabled? Yaniv can walk. In fact, you can see Yaniv standing up there, but yeah, this Yaniv is fat, and not like health. Like, I don't want to shame people for being fat, but Yaniv is visibly overweight. And by the way, there is Yaniv's mom front and center, looking like Christian's mom a little bit. But, well, okay, I'm saying, like, Yaniv is not fat because of, like, a health disorder or anything. Yaniv is horribly, horribly lazy. And there's a lot of evidence for Yaniv genuinely just being a lazy asshole and a scamming asshole. Well, we'll get into some of that in a bit.
Now you just threaten us.
No.
Whoa, hey, don't touch.
Out you go.
And she just pulled the fire alarm.
I did. I'm on the phone. Get in here. Get in.
Yeah. So progressive.
Yeah, so aggressive, hey?
Progressive. Nicely done.
Listen, I don't want my wife touching other men's.
I forgot about this at the end here.
No, not about the gender.
What if my wife did bikini waxes?
Yeah.
Okay, and what if she did that?
By the way, this whole interview with Yaniv and Alex Jones is a beautiful shit show.
Comes in who says he's a woman, and then he wants my wife to polish his Johnson.
Look at Yaniv's.
You know, in this state,
This is
with the BC Human Rights Code and the Canadian Human Rights Code, if someone identifies as a woman, they have to receive those gender affirming care services.
Oh, that's showing Wang's new video, which would not be advertiser friendly. But yeah, that whole stream, that whole interview is worth watching. But Yaniv was in the news today because, well, the human rights violation we've talked about a couple streams ago. You know, Yaniv was suing a whole bunch of waxers for quote unquote human rights violations because who the heck is Alex Jones? Probably better if you don't know, but Alex Jones is the host of a controversial interview / news / propaganda show called the InfoWars. Alex Jones is worth it for the edits. If you don't like Alex Jones, I get that, but goddamn, the edits of him saying crazy shit is worth watching. Conspiracy theorist. I'll say this. I wish more news shows had as much energy as Alex Jones had. Because say what you will about him, he's fucking entertaining. Talks about the reptile people. So, yes, Yaniv's court case recently, which thanks to the Washington Examiner here, God, that's too bright. Hey, Sanic. I just want a pool party with little kids with no tops on. Ooh, they don't need their parents around. Oh, god damn it, oh boy. So, the headline here is transgender activist Jessica Yaniv loses quote unquote wax her balls complaint against salon workers. I can't read those without laughing, Sammy. So, Jessica Yaniv, a Canadian transgender activist, lost a court case she brought against estheticians who refused to wax her male genitalia. Human rights legislation does not require a service provider to wax a type of genitals they are not trained for and have not consented to wax. I know I'm a little bit of a boomer. So yes, the whole case fell apart around Yaniv. Yaniv was found to have engaged in improper conduct, including filing for complaints for improper purposes. The tribunal said that Yaniv's testimony is both disingenuous and self-serving, along with evasive and argumentative, and contradicted herself. I made fun of the Canadian legal system, because I seriously thought that Canada's legal system was going to go in the favor of Yaniv. Because it's Canada. I'm sorry for my Canadian viewers and friends, but y'all got a history of, like, doing dumb shit. And we have a history of doing dumb shit, too. I can't deny that. But I was seriously expecting this to go in, like, the complete opposite direction for Yaniv. And I'm so glad. Thank you, British Columbia, Vancouver Human Rights Tribunal. You did good. And then Jay Cameron here says the Justice Center's litigation manager praised the decision, saying no woman should be compelled to touch male genitals against her will, irrespective of how the owner of the genitals identifies. Let me see here. There is... By the way, I'm going to read this here. In 2018, Yaniv, who identifies as female but has male genitalia, asked several estheticians to remove her pubic hair around her groin. Numerous salon workers voiced religious objections, while others said they lacked the training. The transgender activist accused workers of discriminating against her based on her gender identity and filed 15 complaints. The majority of the women Yaniv tried to get a waxing from were immigrants. She has been ordered by the court to pay $2,000 each to 3 of the women. Well, we've been talking about Jessica Yaniv so far, and this has been a shit show. And yeah, the Blair stream, by the way, if you've not seen this, we're not gonna restream it. But God, I've never seen someone go fucking off on that. Now oh, hello, Foxhound. Now Canada could never have made the correct choice about Trudeau in blackface. That's like an hour, 2 hour long stream. However, I wanted to... They uploaded a whole 61-page PDF based on all of this. So, this was the finale. This is the end of everything here. So,
Yeah.
wax my balls, please. Ichi, why? Why? So there's a ton of hearings. You can see all the salon names, the location of the hearings. There is like fucking everything in this. I'll reread it again, Sammy. Wax my balls, please. Ooh. Oh. There we go. I got it. So, I want to skip pretty much to... there's a couple of parts I want to go to. Alright, here we are. Can I link the file? 1 second. I'm trying not to show the whole, like... I can't believe it's the bollocks. That is rude. That is targeted harassment. So, Jessica Yaniv is a transgender woman. All the respondents operate businesses which offer waxing services. Yaniv requested waxing services from each of the respondents. In 5 cases, she requested waxing of her scrotum. In 2, she requested waxing of her arms or legs. In each case, she told the respondent that she was a transgender woman, and the respondent refused to provide Miss Yaniv with service. Miss Yaniv says this refusal to serve her is discrimination on the basis of her gender identity and expression, etc. Okay, here we are. This is where we get more interesting shit. With one exception, all of the respondents are women who advertise their services through Facebook Marketplace. They were either providing the service out of their home or in the client's home. Most of them are presented as radicalized or racialized, with English not their first language. Only 3 respondents presented a defense to Mrs. Yaniv's complaints. These characteristics are significant because they support my conclusion that Mrs. Yaniv engaged in a pattern of filing human rights complaints, which targets small businesses for personal financial gain and or to punish certain ethnic groups she perceives as hostile to the rights of LGBTQ people. Sorry. Alright. So, I'm gonna oh boy. Dwick and ball torture is my fetish. Whoa, please wax dim and then squeeze till they pop like grapes. Oh, Ichi, why? Alright, okay. So, back on topic. I will have an archive of the stream, don't worry. Okay, so, I'm gonna read this first tweet, we're gonna go in order. As a woman, I am fearful of tonight's election results, hashtag CDN Poly, especially when it comes to C16 certain controls. Will our hygiene products be taxed again? What about human rights? Are we going to allow more migration or stop it? Stop it. Stricter sentences for people who rape us. And then someone says here, hopefully they get rid of those useless human rights that allow predators to victimize hard-working immigrant women. You're saying you want an archive of these things? Yes. Why not? And then Yaniv quoted hard-working. Now, Yaniv has a history of not being a fan of immigrants. I don't have that one pulled up here, which, give me 1 second. I can find that. Hold on here. I am not your little bitch, Ichi. What are you talking about? Where is it at here? I can find the tweet. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. We can go. We can just go through this article. The post millennial has here. So
So this thing got sold. So he doesn't want to deal with me. Look at that. I am not kidding. This turban fucker. Oh, they drive me crazy. They should not be allowed in Canada. I swear. They just piss me off.
So yeah, you've called someone a turban fucker. The turban fuckers right here. Took a photo of someone, someone of the Muslim faith, laughing with that. There's this one. Blood circulation. Can't stand Asians. Can't stand Asians, and then I wish you were my girlfriend. Yaniv, what the fuck? Okay, here we are. Here's another one. I'm gonna read this in the most obnoxious voice I can. How do I explain this without getting banned on this group and sounding like a racist? We have a lot of immigrants here who gawk and judge and aren't exactly the cleanest people. They're also verbally and physically abusive. That's the main reason I joined a girls' gym, because I don't want issues with these people, nor do I want anything to do with them in any way, shape, or form. They lie about shit. Can't do that for too much longer, Jesus. They lie about shit. They'll do anything to support their own kind and make things miserable for anyone else. Those immigrant women don't join these clubs because they have to be in gym's clothes. So because they're not there and never will be, it's a safe space for me. This sounds a lot like that on your voice. Onision and Yaniv both have a lot of similarities when it comes to their ego. You know, like, Yaniv and Onision would see each other very well from a glass-bottom boat, is what I'm saying. So, there's immigration officers conducting ID checks. Why is this happening here, like 121st Street in Surrey? And there's a lot more. This actually didn't have the one I was looking for, because there was some guy who was Islamic and criticizing her. I thought that tweet would be here, but it's not, and that's fine. We're gonna go back to where I was at here. Okay, so in this decision, I analyzed Mrs. Yaniv's complaints in two categories: genital waxing cases and cases involving arm and leg waxing. In genital waxing cases, I find that scrotum waxing was not a service customarily provided by the respondents. As such, they did not deny Mrs. Yaniv a service and did not discriminate against her. I dismissed these complaints under S37-1, parentheses 1. The code in the leg and arm waxing cases, I find Mrs. Yaniv filed the complaints for improper purposes and dismisses them under 27. That's... Hey, I mean, that's a very fair thing to worry about. I'm just, like, I understand how a girl's gym prevent people from being... you didn't even know these things can be the Wonder Twins. Wonder Twins of just trash. So, I'm going to skip past most of this, and I want to get to 41, page 41. Actually, yeah, fuck it, just let me do that. We have genital waxing. Are we sure Yaniv isn't just a trolling leaf? Can Canadians troll? I'm sorry. No, Yaniv, like, there's a good history of just... Yaniv... How do I word this? Like, there's enough history with Yaniv, if you, like... we've done 2 streams, that if they're trolling, they are a goddamn master of trolling. Like... If Yaniv is going this far to be a troll, then props, but, like, what's the point? Can we fuck with this as much as... I mean, it's not hard to, like, make fun of Yaniv and troll them. I just think Yaniv is a delusional scumbag. Okay, hang on, actually. Alright, here we go. Let's read this part here from 131. Mrs. Yaniv denies targeting racialized and immigrant women in these complaints. She argues that it's simply a fact that service providers here are dominantly immigrant. I'm not reading Yaniv stuff in a woo, no. And to say this is targeting is essentially to say that if I were to travel to a different country, such as China, and file 3 complaints, but I'd be targeting Asians. She asserts that in her community of Surrey/Langley, waxing services are predominantly provided by Indian women. You want to get waxing done, it's usually East Indian women that are looking for an extra buck. There's no way to get around it. And... oh, take it easy, Two-Face. And you can't go anywhere to any service-based business without it being an immigrant. I'm kind of stuck. So I have to say to myself to suck it up, Buttercup, and you have to deal with it. I don't have a choice unless I go and travel to Victoria, which I've done in desperate times. Now, You cannot tell me, right, that there is not one single white Canadian waxer in Surrey, fuck, Vancouver, anywhere in British Columbia that's not Victoria. Yaniv. So yes, I note this testimony again reveals Miss Yaniv's animus towards non-white immigrants and South Asian people. She describes being stuck and having no way around the need to interact with them. Anti-wax his own fucking balls. I mean, yes. Who's this desperate for a wax? According to Jessica Yaniv, this is life-affirming care. Which, I know a lot of females, both, you know, cis females and trans females, who have probably never gotten waxed, and would never get waxed, because there's trimming, there's shaving, there's tons of different things. It's not life-affirming. I don't know. So, the person who is seeing over all this, I do not accept Yaniv's explanation that the only reason so many of these complaints concern immigrants and racialized women is because they're the only people providing the service. Miss Yaniv resides in the most populous area of Providence, the Lower Mainland. Her testimony that she must travel to Victoria to, quote-unquote, avoid racialized service providers is not supported by any evidence, is not credible. Coupled with Miss Yaniv's open hostility towards these groups, I cannot avoid finding that Mrs. Yaniv is using many of these complaints to fulfill her promise to, quote-unquote, expose the bigotry of South Asian and other immigrant or racialized women who would not serve her. I can respect people in their pronouns, but I cannot call Yaniv she, her. I'm gonna do it because I know... Well, one, I do respect a lot of trans people, but also, Yaniv is very report-happy. Very report-happy. Take it easy, Cell. Easily wax his own bits. You ever thought about waxing yourself from home away from others? That would make sense. So, by the way, I don't know who the guy who's writing all of the stuff regarding this testimony is, but he deserves a fucking medal for having to deal with this. Aren't real trans women self-conscious about their genitals, especially the gender dysphoria? There's a lot that are, some aren't, but some are. Oh, take it easy, Eve. There are such just trans fights just covered for racism. I mean, I'm not going to say that, but I'm going to imply it, yes. Didn't you need to say they get their periods? Don't you need surgery for that to happen if you're trans? Well, the thing is, how do I word this? Oh, I was a judge? Okay. So, see you, Cameron. But for some, like, a period is based on the like parts of uterus like cleaning itself out. So, and unless I mean, it's not really possible for a period for a trans female. Oh, Ichi. How dare you film me in a public place? That's unheard of and highly mean and transphobic. I gotta click on and read the whole thing. Shit, hang on. 1 second. I have them switch to legacy events. How transphobic of you. I gonna smack you with my cane waiting and make sure to sue you too. Oh god. I read that out loud. Okay. So yes, you wouldn't have the whole kit and caboodle. I read it proper. How dare you film me in a public place? That's unheard of and highly mean and transphobic of you. I gonna smack you now with my caney waney and make sure to sue you too. There you go, Ichi. You need to raise your price threshold to read it out loud. Hey, I'll read anything for $1. Elmer Fudge. Not doing it. So, fuck, where was I? It's Suwu. Okay, Suwu. There wasn't an extra. Oh, there was. I'm dumb. Yeah, no. Yaniv has a very strange fetish for a period, and from what I know about periods, I would never want one. It does not sound like fun. Oh, hey, Broken Jacks just subscribed. Thank you. Uh, but no, I have. I mean, personally, right, as a guy, I would not want to have a period. That's just me. It does not sound like fun. So I don't understand Yaniv's fascination with the periods. The W? Oh. Hey, I'm not saying subscribe to my Patreon, but there is a Patreon link down below. Just saying, but yeah, no, this guy here just goes in on Yaniv. However, I wanted to, where's the... Oh, here we go. This is more interesting here. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Yaniv's a degenerate. I feel as though he wants a period to feel included because he's not fit into male society. Yeah. That people like pain and blood and shit. Ugh. Ooh. I can't understand. I just can't understand why you would want that. Okay, so this is in response to. Alright, here we are. First, I accept that some of the language the council used to label electronics documents was provocative. These titles include screenshot, penis and testicles intact, screenshot predatory, screenshot would I go into stall with young girl, and screenshot want wax I have male parts. However, all of these names arise from the subject matter of the messages captured in the files, message which were written by or attributed to Miss Yaniv or the people she was communicating with. In that sense, they were descriptive. Given their origins in Mrs. Yaniv's own communications or communications attributed to her online, I cannot find that these titles were significantly prejudiced. I can speak English. I can't speak English. Fuck it. Prejudiced. There we go. I'll suck my toe because I won't stop, kid. Oh boy. They feel a period because it's like a yeah. Moderator Marsh has got it on point. Second, Mr. Cameron attempted to admit to evidence a number of photographs depicting Miss Yaniv with a masculine gender expression. Yaniv objected to these photographs, and I ruled them irrelevant and inadmissible. I accept that it may be improper conduct for a party to seek to admit irrelevant evidence where its purpose to undermine or shame a person about their gender identity. This could include relying on historic documents or photographs not relevant to the case. However, these cases were unique because Mrs. Yaniv's gender expression was directly at issue, in particular respecting her request for a publication ban and her evidence that it was about, evidence about it was inconsistent, contradictory, and unclear. Let's see. She invoked privacy concerns in support of a publication ban, arguing that her gender identity as a woman was not public. Later in these hearings, she argued that she has always presented as a woman, and expressed indignation that any of the respondents would have concluded from her name, Jonathan, and that photographed that she was a man. As a result, although I ultimately agreed with Miss Yaniv that a number of photographs were indismissible, there was an explanation apart from anti-trans animus to explain Mr. Cameron's attempt to rely on them. In these circumstances, the unsuccessful attempt to introduce this evidence did not have a significant impact on the integrity of the proceedings or prejudice Mr. Yaniv. Hang on here. Third, I do not agree with referring terms manzillion or brozillion to amount to proper conduct. I've already acknowledged Mrs. Yaniv's understandable consternation of these terms. However, they were industry terms which were highly relevant to the complaint and not improper to refer to them. I'm going to skip past this one because I just want to read this from what I've seen here. These recordings of their publication did have a significant impact on the integrity of the tribunal's process and the parties involved. They were highly improper and they clearly intended to inflame public sentiment against Mrs. Yaniv and her mother. In that regard, they were posted to an account called Wax My Balls. I accept these videos cause prejudice and harm to Mrs. Yaniv and undermine the tribunal's ability to control its own process. I'm sorry. I just had to read the word wax my balls. Oh, take it easy, Ichi. Okay, so Mrs. Yaniv argues the videos were taken by a woman seated behind Mr. Langham, who counsel identifies as Mr. Langham's mother. She points to one of the video clips which capture portions of that woman's face. She also says another member of a gallery confirmed this woman was the guilty party, although she does not submit any evidence directly from this alleged witness. Mr. Cameron and Mr. Langham categorically deny any involvement in or awareness of the illicit recordings and argue the allegation itself is improper. Instead of Ligma, we have Wax. We're reading through Yaniv's final court filing. Yaniv got fucked. Proverbially, not literally. I do not find Mrs. Yaniv's argument or evidence conclusive of the identity of the responsible party. Even if I were satisfied, however, this woman made the recordings. There's no evidence that she did so at the behest or knowledge of Mr. Cameron or Mr. Langham. I take into account both of these lawyers would ultimately be accountable for the governing body for engaging in such flagrant misconduct, and I consider no rational motive for him to take such a chance. Even if she is Mr. Langham's mother, she must have some shred of evidence to attribute her conduct to him, and there is none. There is no basis on which to find the represented respondents for their counsel engaged in improper conduct in connection with these recordings. We got a little more to go through. I'm doing quick glances, so we're not here forever. We're gonna keep going down a little bit because we got a lot. I just wanted to read that aspect there. There were a lot of videos that leaked. Slow down. That's fair. Alright, taking a drink of water. Okay, here we go. So we're going to read this one here. Yeah, only weak people breathe. Yes. Offering evidence calculated to mislead the tribunal. When Miss Yaniv originally filed these complaints, she successfully applied to have the tribunal protect her identity by way of an anonymization order and a publication ban. I reviewed the history of this ban in various waxing salons. And we're going to scroll through this. We know about the ban. I'm not reading all this shit. Okay, here we go. In various waxing salons, I consider Miss Yaniv's application for publication ban to be in respect of the remaining complaints. There, Yaniv argued that she and people close to her were at risk of harassment or harm if her name was published in connection with these complaints. We're going through a little bit more. I just posted a link to a stream on Twitter. Hey, thanks. I need to do that more. During these hearings, the representative respondents applied to have me lift the ban. I granted the application of publication ban decision. I found that Mrs. Yaniv had been publicly commenting about these cases and other very similar circumstances online through her Twitter account. Let's see here. I concluded, taking together what these tweets demonstrate, is that Miss Yaniv has chosen to engage very publicly about the issues underlying her waxing complaints, and most importantly, about the complaints themselves. There is no purpose served by the tribunal protecting Miss Yaniv's identity when she does not feel the need to do so herself. Upholding a publication ban in this case undermines the integrity of a tribunal as a public institution and can no longer be justified. So we're gonna skip past this because this is just mumbo jumbo from what I'm reading here. Alright, we're gonna read this part here, so I'm just gonna highlight it. In various waxing salons, I found that her public reputation is already bound up with both her gender identity and her online persona. At paragraph 38, all of the evidence presented to me in these hearings supports this finding. And then, we're going to read 177 here. Mrs. Yaniv submits that she has always been consistent about her privacy interests and her gender identity. Hey, what up? What's up, what up? Here we go. I have been transgender since age 6, suffering from gender dysphoria. While my legal gender was male, I was not entirely identifying as male. Only very close friends and family knew I was transgender. The world, however, did not know this until recently, when I was essentially forced to come out as transgender when I was outed by the JCCF with their leak of my information. Since she only started publicly advocating about LGBTQ rights after the JCCF revealed her identity in connection with these complaints. I wouldn't trust myself waxing my balls. I do not accept that explanation. Miss Yaniv is attempting to draw a distinction between her gender identity, transgender, which she says was private, and her gender. Yeah. Oh, Captain Weeb, follow moderator Marcy on Twitter, or else Yaniv wins and diddles all the kids. Hey, you heard Captain Weeb. Go follow moderator Marcy on Twitter. And her gender expression, expressing herself as a woman, which she concedes was public. In some cases, that may be a fair distinction to draw, but in this case, it was not. Mrs. Yaniv's claim to the tribunal that her gender identity was private was not truthful, given her online persona included a number of instances where she expressed herself as a woman, including with respect to sexually explicit material, various waxing salons, and paragraph 7. Nor do I accept that Yaniv's argument is that it's the JCCF's fault that she had to engage in public commentary around bees and other issues. In that regard, she claimed to the tribunal that her exposure as the complainant in these proceedings would put her at risk. I accept that is true, but Mrs. Yaniv failed to acknowledge that she was at that point already a well-known target for online harassment. In doing so, she deliberately neglected to put before the tribunal the full picture of her privacy interests, instead choosing to only put the information that would support her cause. So, that's a lot so far. Essentially, this judge is fucking sick of it. This judge is sick of all of this shit. And you know what? I'm fucking glad. But we're gonna go down a little bit more. Again, this is a 61-page document, which, holy shit. We're gonna get to right towards the end. Because this is where all the good shit happens. Thank you, Devin Cousineau. I can't speak French, that's a French last name. Conclusion. In summary, this is Yaniv's complaint against Blue Heaven Beauty Lounge and Sandeep Benapal. Marcia Da Silva, Judy Tran, Pam Dulé, and Merle Norman are not justified. I dismiss them under section 37.1 of the code. Mrs. Yaniv's complaints against Sukhdeep Hadar and Suki Beauty Dream Salon and Hina Moin were brought for improper motives. I dismiss them under code 27.1 section E of the code. Mrs. Yaniv's application for cause are dismissed. I thank you for subscribing, Captain Weeb. This is all over for Harry Ball. So, okay, just Coolin 8 says, so this is all over Harry Balls? Yes. And I ordered Miss Yaniv to pay $2,000 to each of Mrs. Vinpal, Mrs. Da Silva, and Mrs. Hahar as costs for improper conduct as pursuant to something Canadian code. So basically, this judge told Yaniv to go fuck off, eat shit, and pay people. Which, you know, I'm glad. I am genuinely fucking glad. Yaniv finally eating shit is something so good, so needed, that I was nervous of the Canadian the Canadian legal system, it being as shitty as it is 99% of the time, actually came and worked for somebody for once. It worked in favor of people who were just doing their jobs and, you know, literally did not know the kind of training that Yaniv was asking for. Can the Queen banish Yaniv from Canada? Does the Queen do anything? The judge should have told her to do a flip. We're gonna jump into something really fast here. So I wanna talk also really quick while we're talking about Jessica Yaniv. Just Queen stuff. I mean, it's fair. Let me find. I had it up earlier, I thought. Oh, yes I do. Okay. So, she's a figurehead. That's fair. So, I want to talk about how this case will affect Yaniv's future running for Canadian political office. If you thought Justin Trudeau dressing up in blackface was the first fuck up, well, get ready for this shit show.
Jessica, and I'm here at the BC Legislature, and this is where the laws such as BC Human Rights Code get made. If you don't like it, well, that's too bad. These are the guys that make the laws, not me. Try to get later. I'll be in there in 2021, and I'll see you then. Bye.
So I want you guys to take that into consideration. Yaniv is wanting to get into Canadian politics. Which Canadian politics are already a fucking shit show. If I mean, it's not like American politics are any better, but yeah, politics in general are a fucking shit show. But can you imagine Yaniv jumping into Canadian politics? I want to see it happen just for the fact that this could be a fucking shit show, and I want to see it fall apart. We need better politicians, not worse ones. We're still talking about Jessica Yaniv. Who, me, or... I'm saying politics in general are a shit show. I want to see Yaniv run. I want to see this whole fucking shit show. Oh, Canada's rising up. They'll start waterboarding people with maple syrup. This is like Rihanna Wu constantly playing victim. You're not wrong. Well, no, I'm saying politics everywhere is crazy, Ames. Like, that's how I feel. There's weird shit all over in politics. Who would be a better politician, Yaniv or Sargon? Neither. Just neither. Sargon killed his whole political career. Life for Anarchy. Yep, here we go. I also got this tweet. So, announcement, I'll be obtaining candidacy for the @Liberal Party in the next federal election in 2023. This is not a joke. I beg of the Liberal Party in Canada, please don't accept Jessica Yaniv at all. Remember when politicians were people with political careers? I remember. I don't know. This seems like a whole fucking shit show. I hope it's a joke too. Yaniv is a piece of work. And from this, we're gonna jump into another topic really quick. Another topic about Yaniv, because I haven't went through some of this stuff. So, Jonathan liked to wear girls' pants more than guys' pants, and he sent these to a girl, or she sent these to a girl, I should say. My bad. So this is the Jess girl who publicly went out about him, and well, let me show one more thing here. Yaniv is not getting a lot of exercise on the Scooty Puff Jr. I'm just gonna zoom that in really quick here. Yaniv has a bigger belly than literally anyone I've seen in a while. I've seen people who I nominate Yaniv for a prominent position of Fire Squad test nominee by rolling. Thank you, Queen Elizabeth II. We're gonna set that there for a second, and just I'm gonna look through that vulva really bulging. Yeah, that's oh god, that's sad. You know, this is not great. This might be worse. I don't know what's... You know, if I'm being honest, I don't know what's going on in this whole image. I've scrolled up. We're scrolling. Did you keep it around for me? Oh no. Yeah, this image, it's not good. One, I'm sorry, I'm not the most active person myself. What compels you to take this image? This image is haunted in a lot of... This is a cursed fucking image. What compels someone, anybody, to take this photo? Like, what's... I'm actually confused. This is what I get for actually watching instead of this. That's fair. I see Michael Myers in the background. Oh god, it zoomed in everything. Hang on. Really quick. I want to check one more thing. Has Yaniv tweeted anything new since this shit? The answer... no. Really quick. Like, how deluded do you have to be? Going back to... I'm sorry, Captain Weave. I'm sorry. I just... I can't understand how someone could be this deluded like Yaniv is. I genuinely don't get it. Now, does anybody have any suggestions for other topics you think I should talk about and research? Because we've kind of hit the end of the Yaniv stuff. How cute, kawaii, female reproductive gift. Talk about the queen. Oh, Pamper Chew. Oh no. Mince. Okay, of course, I have to show my friend Deadwing Dork, who has done an amazing set of Pamper Chew videos. If you don't know about Pamper Chew, we could go into that. Lovely Peaches. Have I heard about Onision lately? I have. I was in his live stream making fun of him. Pamper Chew. Pamper Chew, no. Okay. Kai's X Mods video of the blaring. I have not, actually. It's hilarious because Deadwing Dork's live stream is when I told him to do Pamper Chew. What has Christian been up to? That's a good question, actually. I do want to look into that. Chris is one of those ones I look into every once in a while. Who's Pamper Chew? Adolf Hitler. I thought you of all people would know about Pamper Chew. Oh, I'm sorry. Really quick, I'm gonna actually look on Kiwi Farms and see if there's anything new that's happened with Christian. Meet the creep behind Christian's fundraisers. Okay, we're gonna look into this really fast. Yeah, Pamper Chew. Yeah, he's a diaper fur who gets off on like shitting in dumpsters. There's a lot going on. He takes dirty diapers out of a trash, microwaves them, and wears them. You know, Jesus left this Minecraft server long ago. But I'm actually interested in this here. Honestly, just... Okay, so... alright. I was recently blocked by Chris Chan and a guy named Alan Christopher from my personal Twitter account. This is after I shared my opinions about this whole stupid whole dimensional merge bullshit. Alan Christopher is apparently the guy behind those fundraisers to get Chris Chan to the UK and Japan. His real last name isn't Christopher. Christopher's middle name, his actual last name is Gangley, and he's from a large town in Bedfordshire, England called Luton, and resides in a city called Hull in the East Riding of Yorkshire near Lincolnshire. Being as stupid as he is for buying crap off Christian on eBay in the past, he's probably stupid enough to give Christian all that fundraiser money. Let's look into this really fast here. Someone save a claw. No diaper furry stories. I'm not doing that just yet, but I'm looking into this. England needs more cuties like @2_sexy for Christian. Oh no. This rings of like a trolling brigade going after Chris again. Pamper Chew ever gotten severely sick from dirty diapers? I'm not familiar with him. I feel like he... Oh yeah, Mint just said that there. Pamper Chew got cancer from his shitty microwave diapers. Like legit had cancers. I'm not being cheeky. All right, we're gonna look into Pamper Chew because this is interesting. Hang on here. Tell you what, I have to go through this to make sure there's not anything not safe for work. Oh, okay. Here we go. So this is from the Fur Wikipedia. That's a thing. Pamper Chew, born July 12th, 1988, is a YouTuber from Beaverton, Oregon, who is also an AVDL and a baby fur. He's known for having an obsession with Pokemon and diapers. Pamper Chew is also known for tinkering with electronics and Bitcoin mining. Pamper Chew started his YouTube channel on February 2008. He's made numerous videos on his involvement with the furry fandom, including the creation of his first suit, as well as anything else furry related. Despite being best known for his involvement in the fandom, however, Pamper Chew is primarily into electronics, with some emphasis on his love for diapers. He's friends with other members of the fandom, including Mouse Pauls and Evil Saibi. Pamper Chew owns a fursuit which he made himself, which is the one pictured here. There's a blue wolf by the name of Sandy Wolf. Pamper Chew was worn it on occasion, including several conventions, starting with Rainforest 2009. You aware of a furry dog rapist and Medicare covered got off the hook because cops said there was not enough evidence? I have. I actually looked into them around that time. Carol the Wolf. Oh, voice, what's going on? Where are we at? We are currently talking about Pamper Chew. I'm gonna look through his videos soon. Despite creating a fursuit, Pamper Chew doesn't represent himself as Sandy Wolf in the fandom, instead he's represented by his Pokesona, who happens to be a Pikachu. That's a word. Pamper Chew is best known for being featured on G4's Attack of the Show, which, eventually one day I'll cover Attack of the Show, because I want to do a video on how much I miss it. But, in the scene shown, he was wearing a bunny suit that he owns. He later stated that it was him in the scene. Besides that, he's also infamously known for taking used diapers from trash cans. He also microwaves these diapers as well. Pamper Chew also has a habit of eating expired food. Other furries at conventions Pamper Chew has attended were said to have been creeped out by his appearance. Oh, we're gonna see his appearance soon. We're gonna see that very soon. YouTube. Oh, hang on. That channel doesn't exist. Hang on. God damn it. So, I guess he did have a channel for a little while, but now it's gone. Tell you what, we will find something. Yeah, there is no way all of these are gone. I'm not clicking this one that says buying exotic meats. Ain't doing that. Oh no. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for what we're about to see. This is gonna be a shit show. His first diaper collection. I scanned through these to make sure these weren't used diapers. They're not. At the very least, none that I saw. But this is gonna be a little disturbing here, folks.
Hello everyone, this is Pamper Chew. Today I moved some more stuff over from my parents' house. Here I have what is the beginning of my vintage diaper collection. When I first started buying them in high school.
Started buying the diapers in high school. Oh. I'm sorry, Mystic. Reading anything, she won't take candidacy. If you meet all the requirements, get all the signatures, the party can reject you based on their own discretion. There's got to be at least one party that would probably accept her, though. That's the weird thing.
I would save every single bag that they came in, along with 3 samples. Sometimes more if they had special cartoon characters on them. But for example, here's Lubs from the mid to early 2000s. And I knew back then it was hard to find vintage diapers at the time, so I should save them now for the future, which is today. Also, I love Omaha steaks. These are Omaha steak boxes, if anybody's wondering. They deliver steaks in dry ice and works pretty well.
But by the way, I did not know that Pamper Chew got sponsored by Omaha Steaks. I've been craving that sponsorship for a while.
So, my first part of the collection It's actually probably that box, and then I went on to this box, and then this box here is specifically for plastic diapers. I try to separate them by era or type, but let's start over here, I guess.
Father, you and Deadwing got me completely desensitized to all this weird shit. Nothing disconcerts me anymore. I can't say anything. I spent a lot of time growing up on 4chan, so I've seen some things you wouldn't even believe. Did you know these people use diaper fan to help cope with sexual abuse of their child? Man, that's fucked. Imagine being able to collect anything in the world at all, and you pick fucking diapers. The meat that, by the way, for B-Inch, I bet he eats rotten steaks. The meat that that one video that I scrolled past, it did not look good. So I'm not. My stomach's not hardened enough.
When I first started buying diapers when I was in high school, so that would have been 2002 to 2006. That's right when they went from plastic back diapers to cloth back diapers for the main three companies. That's Pampers, Huggies, and Loves. And so I was very unlucky to not be able to get any plastic diapers. But over time I found some. I think I can tell everyone now I stole that from chemistry class. They were going to chop it up and use it for showing how polymers worked. So I stole it really quickly and I replaced it with a cloth back diaper. But
It's Loves for Huggies. Oh god.
Look at these. Here's
That one has
Loves
Blue's
diaper.
Clues on it. No.
Blue's Clues.
No. Don't do blue like that.
This was back when they had the big wide tapes. I kind of miss these now. I wish those look so cute. The big wide tapes. And then they went to Blue's Clues with the thinner tapes.
This hurts my soul.
There's my Loves. Here, I found this bag of Loves. This is not plastic, but these are the Barney ones. These are cloth back Barneys.
I love you. You. I can't do that. This just.
I saved one of each kind.
What?
There's one where he's holding a joint. So
Joke's on us. In 20 years, this collection's gonna be.
And there's the one he's looking at the stars.
We went from Yaniv Bruno to Pamper Chew. And I'm so sorry.
I also got lots of store brands. Of course, I was in high school. I didn't have all the money, so I'd spend it on what I could at the time. Here's a Safeway brand.
By the way, I'm just gonna ask this. Hang on here. I spent a lot of time growing up, like, buying video games and shit. In fact, I still do, if I'm being honest. Most of my, like, spare cash goes on video games. Did anybody else ever think to buy diapers? Unless, of course, you had a kid at 16. I don't think diapers would have ever crossed my mind unless I had a child at a young age. I'm sorry. Unless you had, like, a little brother or a little sister. I don't get this. This is like, people can do whatever they want, and it's cool, but, like, this baffles me, and I don't know why. This gives me the fucking heebie-jeebies.
Oh, it looks just like Cushies. Huh. I see where Cushies got their idea from. What do we got down here? This is pull-ups.
Oh, God.
I think? No, Learning Designs. So this one, they fade when you wet. Is it Cars? I think it's Cars. Yeah, there's that car guy from the movie.
This guy was born in, like, 88.
And next layer. What do we got over here?
Does he wear the diapers? He wears the diapers that are clean and that are dirty.
Must have found him at a thrift store or something, because I wouldn't normally buy size 1.
Next watch video is his playground with his daddy. Oh no. It seems like his channel got banned.
2003 or 2004.
Or something. I need to look into this.
Happy Angel. They had little bunnies on them. I think, oh yeah, this has plastic landers, but it is a cloth back diaper. Really cute. Down here we got Bonton, which is basically the same bunny, Buddy Lander, but a different cloth back sheet, a different picture.
1 second here.
Something I found at a thrift store. Seafood, or sea life. Seafood, I guess.
Pamper Chew band.
Here's more bunny ones. The Bunny Lander.
Oh, he took his channel down. Fuck.
This is called Angel
That sucks.
3D Ultra. So the similar Bunny Landers. And here we got Huggies convertible, size 5 with Tigger. And
he wears them too.
oh, cool! These are cute. I forgot how these are. Yeah.
There is 15 minutes of this.
They're really cute. This one here, I think, is the last year they had the Nick Jr. Baby logo, 2004. And those lows I just showed you, I think, were 2000.
I wish you'd donate to these babies in need rather than have chests and chests full. I agree.
They were, at the time, they were changing quite a bit through the different types
You're good.
of
You're good, Ames.
machinery, I think is what it was. How Pampers uses their machines for a few years, and then Love's is the same brand as Pampers, but it's the old machinery. So if you noticed, over the years, Pampers was always like 4 years ahead of Love's, or the opposite. Love's was always 4 years behind Pampers in design. And here's another example of the cute graphics.
Okay. Why do you know this? Although I'll admit, now whenever I have a kid, I'm just not gonna buy Loves. I'll just buy Pampers.
They would put on.
Actually, you know what? Thank you, Pamper Chew, for giving me advice that I need to remember in like the next 15 years.
The packaging at the time, like it's full color, a family having fun at the park. In this box, I had the cloth back covers and the cloth plastic hybrids, which were plastic landers and a cloth backing. Now, I just unrolled all these bags. They were stuffed in there. I would usually save 3 diapers in each bag, but to me, sometimes the bag is more important than the diapers itself. It just it brings back a lot of memories. The design, consumer design, and just marketing, how they did it at the time. This is early 2000s here. Remember when Pampers Baby Dry was cute? I don't like them so much anymore. They made the landers a lot smaller. It seems like all the brands are going downhill right now.
See, here's the thing, right? I know he does this as a fetish as well, but there's something like awkward about this in a way that it's like, I don't think this is a part of a fetish, but I don't know. This is confusing.
Loves is no longer doing the Blues Clues. They now have a generic monkey for the size 6s. Over here, the Aloft training pants. What do we got in there? What are these ones? These ones have, oh yeah, the weird looking, it's a cartoon, I can't remember his name, but
I think it's almost Caillou, almost.
Or here's
fetishes should not see if you're way in your lifestyle.
2003.
Why do diapers have characters on them? Babies don't care. I liked Blue's Clues, so I mean, I feel like I kept them on there. But
do that. Some of you people that wore Goodnights in the early 2000s, you might remember how they were white at first, and then they went to the first design. This was the first design here, was the ATVs and the BMX bikes. Some of you might remember those. Does that bring any memories back? 2003, 2004?
Okay, I can't say anything about, like, did it really matter? I mean, that's fair. You're right, Sad. You're right, Sad Potato. But I can't say anything. I have, like, collector soda cans from back when Superman Returns came out, and I collect stuff like that. But this is just... It's awkward. It's genuinely awkward. Soda cans is actually normal, though. I mean, it's fair. I'm actually gonna play, I collect the teeth things. I can see you doing that, Sammy. I assume you have a necklace. Really quick, we're gonna play a little bit of my friend Deadwing Dork's video because he gets to one point that I could not find via re-upload. So we're gonna really quick. This is a part I wanted to show, and it's not on here. Of course, again, credit to my boy Deadwing Dork. Let me see if I can find this here. I will really quickly link the video of his before we go full screen here and we play it. Here we go. Let me.
Currently, but
well, I broke the washing machine, so ta-da!
When even the washing machine can't deal with your. How dirty were your clothes, dude? Look at this house.
Tell me we get to a microwave. Hey, Bobo.
Now, is this about to turn into some crush porn?
Oh no.
This is bad. This is going in a bad direction.
You blend into the rug.
Camo index 500%.
Okay, so I had.
So now here's another fucking mess.
Had a, one of those things where, well.
When do we get to the microwave?
What you're doing, and you finally.
Okay, let's ask ourselves, what could it be that the roommates have now taken an issue with? Where was the line drawn, you know? Like, it wasn't the baby diapers, it wasn't the used baby diapers from the trash, it wasn't any of that.
And the police show up, like all of them.
Uh-huh, all of them.
11 of them or something.
So the police are aware of Pamper Chew, so they know, like, just make sure there's nothing going on in this place. Just do yearly checkups. Monthly.
Here we go. We're gonna see the face.
Neutral individual.
We're gonna see the face of Pamper Chew soon, and I want you to buckle up, bear it in, listen. Like, you've heard his voice, you know what he sounds like. Just imagine that voice and then that face. Okay?
I'm kind of cluttered.
And you're coming up to this house and you see this Pikachu thing on a baby block. This is the only time when it's acceptable to demand a tip at the door.
This is just how it is.
You walk in, you've got the king size Mucho Grande stuff.
I was gonna show in a second, Kazzy.
And he answers the door and he's like slightly.
There is Pamper Chew's face. Now, this is probably the best looking image of Pamper Chew. Jesus! The first response I see is Adolf Hitler's. One second, we're gonna. I'll show you more photos of Pamper Chew's face. Okay, this. Oh, this is where it's gonna get really bad. I have to zoom in, go full screen. Oh, we're gonna have a collab sometime soon, I promise. How old is he? He was born in '88, so here we go. Again, I'm sorry if you want to click off. I do not blame you. This is Pamper Chew. Here he kind of looks like a mildly normal kid in the face. And yeah. Let this image sink in. I am so sorry. In reality, I'm just torturing all of you guys now at this point. Can't believe this motherfucker's in his 30s. This is an image. He kind of looks like a very mellowy, Jesus. He reminds me of that one scene with Always Sunny, Dennis putting a lipstick on him in a mirror. I feel bad for him with this image. Really quick, because there are some shit that I know I can't show at all on YouTube if I don't like censor it, because if you go to Wikipedia and you not Wikipedia, like Google search, and you would go in and just there's some fucked up shit. But we have to show a photo of him with his daddy, because he has a daddy. And buckle up for this. Again, I'm sorry. Look away. This is an image. This gives off such a haunted vibe. I'm so glad Ichi's gone. I'm glad just because I don't want Ichi to see this horrifying shit. Is that actually his dad? Oh, Mint. Why did you ask that? What? No! This image is haunted. Maybe he's adopted. No, not in that way. Now this is his daddy. Cough, cough. No, this is former Sugar ABTL meth daddy. This is haunting. I gotta click buddies in a minute. Really quick here. Let me hit the right button. Where there are ways you can find more of his videos. Hang on here. We'll find. For Jesus, tell me this is a real. No, it's not. Fuck. Okay, I was hoping to find the fursuit bowling with Pamperchew, but I guess that's not there anymore. Thanks, Reddit. You work wonderfully. Oh God, I'm only kidding. So of course, I'm gonna have to go through images because a lot of the videos are gone. They're lost to time. But here is Pamperchew's most infamous getup, his Pokemon Pamperchew just image. Oh no. I'm back, forgot I signed up for my kid for club on Wednesdays, and I have to pick him up for another 2 hours, walked him out for no reason. What have you missed? You've missed Pamperchew. Welcome to Pamperchew. He looks like Logan. Oh, he does! He kind of looks like an anemic Logan Paul, who has a fetish for shit-filled diapers. God, imagine... I cannot believe I just said the words. A Logan Paul who has a fetish for shitty I can't believe what I just said. Oh my god. I mean, to be fair, Logan Paul did come from Ohio. He didn't come up anywhere near as fucked up as Pamperchew. By the way, we can see his OC right here. Pamperchew. What is happening? We're going through a man named Pamperchew. I don't want the self-admitting. Yes, he is also a self-admitting pedo. Very disappointing. But yeah, no. This whole thing. And then let's get a closer look on that face. That is the face only a mother could love. This whole thing. Yeah, there was a lot to Pamperchew. Don't think his mother loved him, to be fair. Definitely an Enamel member. We're gonna gloss over that because I don't have that video anymore. A lot of the videos from Pamperchew, I guess he got spooked and he just left the internet. Fuck is a NAMBLA? NAMBLA is the North American Man-Boy Love Association. The only reason I remember that is because of South Park. I have watched every season of South Park. I have not watched this latest season, though. It's exactly what it sounds like, too. It's exactly what it sounds like. The reason we're here is probably because... Oh, God. Now, There is one more topic that I'm gonna see if I can scroll that far up in chat. Somebody brought it up, and I was like, "Hey, that sounds like a good idea." Hang on here. Fuck, it's too far up. This season's way better than the last season. Way fucking better. Are we sure this is Jessica's before photo? Oh my god. Nah, even Yaniv isn't that crazy. You're not late, Spoopy. We actually just got off of Pamper Chew. Lovely Peaches is, like, that whole thing is a little too depressing for a live stream, but it might be a video soon, because I've looked into that. He's trying to save me. Would you rather meet Yaniv or Pamper Chew in a dark alley? I could outrun Yaniv's Scooty Puff. So I could probably be safe. Hitler's a rapper, apparently. What's Lovely Peaches? I'd say look into it, but Blowfly Girl, I'd just be taking what Wang already did. Wang, by the way, Wang has done a video that's currently only on the Storyfire app, but he did a second part that's on YouTube. Speaking of, on Storyfire, I'm there as Fuzhou, not with the YT at the end. When he would beat you with a cane, that's fair. Yeah, I don't think Pamper Chew would do anything to me. I'm not a diaper or a child. Where was the... I'm gonna look through. I was looking through something earlier. Oh! You're on the internet, you could be a diaper for me. That's fair. No, I know what I want to bring up here. What was jeez. Connors. Okay, so if anybody knows about the term Deagle Nation, the wear diaper, so Deagle Nation is a sort of proxy group from what was it? $1 Million Extreme, like a bit of a proxy for $1 Million Extreme. And everybody assumed it was just like this deep troll, but it ended up being a joke. And there was a famous Gamergate critic / game developer, although calling her a game developer is like calling me a computer programmer, which is to say, not really at all. And during this whole bout of trolling from Jace Connors and the Deagle Nation, oof. There came one of the craziest videos I've ever seen, and I'm gonna play it because it was fun at the time to laugh at, and I just want you to remember this is all a bit of a joke.
Bro, YouTube, this is Jace right here, and this is my fucking car, or my mom's car, that when I was street racing, could not perform! Couldn't fucking perform on the road, and now the bitch shit is crashed, okay? I can't even kick the windshield because it's made of bullshit plastic from Chinks. It goes, I wasn't even fucking drunk. I was just racing, you know, like normal. I was trying to street race in the fucking highway, and look at this bullshit. Look at this shit. Totally useless. I hit, and I fucking rolled on the ice, fucking rolled down here, and now look at this piece of shit. I'm a street racing god! Fuck! I'm a street racing god! And this is all because of Ivan and the rest of these terrorists who fucking made me do this. And this isn't my fault. And just because the road was slippery doesn't mean I'm not a street racing god!
So, this is Jace Connors, or what is it called? Deagle Nation, and this is essentially I call it a online version of Trailer Park Boys that is semi-meta. So, yeah. Really quick. I'm gonna let this get to the next point. So yeah, Jace here, I am posting this for evidence of attempted murder. I didn't realize at the time, but the timing was too perfect. I suspect Brianna Wu rigged my mom's Prius to crash and / or kill me to silence me from being a #Gamergate vigilante. I challenged Brianna to a street race for #Gamergate right after she brought a racing motorcycle, then this happened. This crash happened today while I was driving to Wu's house in order to expose her as a corrupt gamer by racing her on camera. Now, Brianna Wu is a whole shit show. But this was some funny shit. This is my motorcycle red line. Every time I ride, I accept risk of dying 17 great time. Yeah. Non-convinced? What about this thinly veiled death threat? She's threatening me. Risk of dying? Yeah, right. I am the one who quote-unquote threatened Brianna on Twitter and elsewhere. Those were red herring threats designed to draw her out of hiding. I am not some quote-unquote threatening thug. I don't believe in violence. I believe in justice. My only weapon is truth. I'm armed with the truth of the Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I'll defeat this gaming conspiracy one time and / or for all. Now, really quick, I'm going to... Brianna Wu spun this whole video, which, admittedly, it turned into Operation Wu Apocalypse, which was a joke. One second. Where is the... I'm trying to find this part of the video, but I guess it's not on YouTube anymore. Hang on. Hey, you're going to notice a jump in audio quality really fast here because, NBC copyright claimed this part of a video. So if you're listening to this stream afterwards, NBC had copyright claimed this video. Now, you can watch, I'll put a link in the description to it, the video I was talking about, which is an excerpt from a sci-fi show that NBC decided to claim in... let me see here. 249 countries. So, hey. Anyways, have a good one. Here's the rest of the video. Okay, alright. I just want to do that. I also want to bring up one thing about Brianna Wu, just so... I've wanted to talk about this for a little while, but I have no place to put it in the video. Hang on. It's unintelligible. So... here we go. This is a tweet that it's about 2 years ago, and it has not aged well because it's a dumb fucking tweet. This okay, so this is about SpaceX says it plans to launch a privately crewed mission to the moon next year. This is being covered as a fun hijink for rich people, but the idea of a private corporation having access to the moon should give you pause. The moon is probably the most tactically valuable military ground for Earth. Rocks dropped from there have the power of hundreds of nuclear bombs. This tweet... I don't know too much about, like, math and gravity, but I don't think that it works like that at all. This is the most embarrassing tweet that someone who is verified by Twitter has ever posted. I'm sorry, man. Hey, Sammy, read this dumb tweet. I genuinely cannot understand. I'm not that smart. I'm willing to admit it. But rocks from the moon dropping on the Earth do not have the power of hundreds of nuclear bombs. The fact this tweet wasn't posted on April 1st proves to me this either is a late season April Fool's joke or Brianna Wu is just a moron. Also, Brianna Wu is running for Congress in, I think, Missouri or something. Fun fact, though, we now have nukes that are 3,333 times more powerful than ones dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. That's horrifying. That is horrifying. This is a tweet. This is a tweet from someone who's verified and who has ran for, I think, either governor or mayor. Posted. That's something. Okay. So one more thing that I have on the top of my head. Where is it at? There's one more thing. That says left the chat. Fuck. I'm scrolling back through to find it again. Oh yeah, the Onision live stream. If I can find it. Actually, tell me someone's re-uploaded it. Ooh. I should play this video here. Really quick, because we're talking about Onision, we're talking about Greg.
If you know YouTube, you'll know my guest for tomorrow night on Have a Seat with Chris Hansen, the live show, Daniel Solzbeck, aka Mr. Repsion. He'll be on with me and talk about all this crazy stuff going on YouTube and why YouTube is sanctioning people like me for using words like predator or even the state of Alabama. Weird. Very weird. Anyway, we'll sort it out with Mr. Repsion, 8 Eastern, tomorrow night, Wednesday, on Have a Seat with Chris Hansen. Be there.
Okay, so a couple things. One, it's going to be pretty awesome, and Chris Hansen has a new YouTube channel instead of renaming his old one, which had 63,000 subscribers. Don't know why I didn't rename it. However, that's just me being a whiny little bitch. Repsion is going to be on Chris Hansen's channel, and I'll be tuning in. I'll be in the chat there. I will probably be watching it, even. So, and by that I mean I'm going to be watching it no matter what. I'll put on headphones if I have to be somewhere. So, go watch that tomorrow. It's not today, but tomorrow. Anyways, I had to do that really quick because I was trying to find the... I think Onision on private had the... I saw it. So I saw someone retweet at least the Vimeo link, and I'm trying not to go to his actual channel. Fuck, where is it at? God damn, I wish I wasn't Bloomer. Okay, so this is actually a Patreon-only vlog. You guys want to watch a Patreon-only vlog? Yep, join the Discord, by the way. Tell you what. We'll pull up this fucking shit show. Yep. God damn it. Did someone screen record?
Oh, hi there. I am stuck on the side of the road right now, and instead of doing this patron-only vlog from home...
Oh, it's tonight?
Here, because I have a issue. There's an
Oh,
issue.
fuck, you're right.
I don't want to talk about specifically.
Okay, I actually thought today was Monday. Or Tuesday. Okay, being jobless really fucks with me, alright? My job used to be my schedule, and fuck. Alright, I'm a moron.
What's the issue? But there is an issue, and I'm getting it fixed with this car, hopefully soon. I'll give you
yes, Spoopy. We're wrapping it up with Onision.
Cars being awesome that are Tesla. Tesla cars are awesome. They're the greatest, most amazing, whatever. But there's an issue that would trap me on the side of the road. So, with that being said, I just want to talk about what I was originally going to talk about. First of all, we have like a live stream thing going now. So like if you guys want to be part of a live stream, it's a thing. It's a cool thing. And what I mean by this is on Bro, I want to start streaming like games, video games.
Now, I want to bring up a couple of his streams. So I've actually seen a couple of them. His first one that I saw was on Twitch, and it was to like 2 viewers, and he was streaming League of Legends. It is 2019, Greg. Nobody wants to watch people stream League of Legends unless they're professionals. Not you, not me, not anybody. If I was actually streaming League of Legends, I hope everybody would make fun of me. Because I suck at League of Legends too, but that's a different story. Dota 2 is where it's at. Yeah, anyways. 2, his second live stream that I saw was his GTA 5 one, and it is a horribly embarrassing shit show with his dumb fans, like, talking over it. But yes, he's...
While talking to you guys via chat, like, casually.
Mind you, he also did not talk to the stream chat. He kept making fun of the people in the stream chat. Which some of them were his fans. Some of them were begging for moderation, and I was making fun of the ones that were. And he had like a 34-something-year-old woman become moderator, and she kept banning people because she's kind of a crybaby.
Whatever you guys want to talk about, if you want to talk about your feelings, you want to talk about, you know, me, you want to talk about YouTubers, whatever you want, we can.
But by the way, let's roll this back a second. Let's listen to the way he says the word YouTubers with such disdain.
You want to talk about, you know, me.
Me, he says with a lot of passion.
You want to talk about YouTubers.
YouTubers, and you can see the disdain in his fucking face right here. Just look at that. That is a face of disdain.
Whatever you want, we can talk about pretty much anything. I like being pretty open to conversation.
Pretty open to conversation as long as you fuck you pay me, T fucking Greg.
And we typically have fun, so especially since you got like comments like blah 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 all over the place that people respond to and stuff via Discord. But as far as the actual future of my Patreon, right now I'm studying analytics and I'm trying to figure out what exactly I love doing, what is compatible with Patreon.
But by the way, I'm sorry. The way he says this, and I'll explain analytics and how YouTube works in a second here, but I'm gonna go through this in a second.
I love doing what is compatible with Patreon and what will perform well. And these two things combined, like if I just... An alarm went off, I got cut off. Anyway, if I just wanted views, I would just, you know, cover drama. Like, today this happened with Shane Dawson. He and Jeffree Star sodomized each other on accident during a live stream. You know?
It always goes back to Shane Dawson. Jesus Christ, it always goes back to Shane Dawson. No, you can do things you like and actually get views. There are things I do that I like live streaming, like talking with people, and it gets views.
You know, I could do that, but that's not fun for me. I don't...
That's not fun for me, but I've done it for years, and I've shit-talked so many different people, and I'm a big fat cunt. My name is Greg.
I have fun being a tabloid, so I'm not going to do that. So that's out of the equation. But then we have what a patron's like, and if you guys would let me know in the comments below what you like, that'd be great. But as I understand, you guys like sketches. I love sketches. You guys don't really like gaming videos. I love gaming videos. Like, I love making them. So that's kind of out of the picture. No gaming. You guys...
Well, Greg, you could always take influence for somebody you've claimed so many fucking times. Yeah, I like doing normal videos, talking about topics and subjects, but hey, guess what? Guess what's in the background of those? My games! Woo!
Are okay with music videos. I adore music videos. I love making them. So that's a little, you know, there's a number of factors I have to think. I want everyone to be happy, and I want, you know, the best content out there that I can make. So that's what I'm going through right now.
If he really wanted the best content that he could make, he would not make any of the content he's made in the last 8 years?
And every day is a thing. Like, I worry about how many likes I get. I worry about how many comments I get. I worry about whether or not you guys feel this content is valuable you know, when they're not saying fuckity shit, balls, tits, and just supporting me and being a person who is so caring of me that you want to see me continue making videos and content like that.
Well, Greg, here's a good pro tip. Here's you know, you've been on the channel long, like the internet longer than I have, so you should know this already. If you want to make content that you actually like and that you actually think is funny, you know, a little bit of wit, a little bit of a sense of humor goes a long way. And saying shit, cock, fuckity, balls, tits is not humor. It's not humor. It's the antithesis of humor. Your funny's kryptonite, Greg. No funny thought has left your mind in at the very least the decade that you've been doing shit on YouTube. Your humor is, how do I word this? Even Family Guy would reject your comedy. Even fucking Family Guy would reject your comedy, Greg. The greatest thing you could do would be to shut your channel down. At the very least, what 99.9999% of people would like. But when YouTube banned your channel for like a day, that was probably the best content you've ever made, because it was all gone. It was all gone.
Like, these are all things I think about, and these are all things that I really appreciate, but I also want to make a book of porn. It's another thing. I'd like to start writing that book.
Okay. I've looked into his books. I've not read them fully because I've been saving that for a stream eventually. Why? Why? You cannot write. You are deluded son of a bitch if you think you can write. And yes, he said porn. He wants to make porn. He wants to make a porn book. What that means? I don't know, but I'm terrified. I do not want to see him naked if it's a picture book. Ugh.
Of that adults book, you know, where I'm talking about people fucking and crazy situations and just so much worse than 50 Shades of Grey. I really want to get into that. So if you are the book level patron, you're going to start getting that. But I really want to deliver you guys more songs till my songs are actually really good. So this is what you're in for. You're in for tons of uncensored content. You're in for more exclusive vlogs. You're in for song downloads that are exclusive, early access to a lot of content. The live streams that we do, exclusive access to talking to me during the live streams and talking to each other.
Exclusive access to talking to me during the live streams. Oh, see you later, Jay. I'm sorry, but if you have a live stream and you're not, like, if you're charging people to talk with you, what the fuck? Why even have a live stream? Why even have a live stream? What the fuck? I'm of the idea that, you know, a live stream is supposed to be a conversation between the audience. I talk with people. That's not hard. Looking a little over and glancing at your screen is not hard, Greg. Yeah, I see the amount of viewers you get during a live stream. You could easily talk with every single person in your live stream. But you won't, because you want the extra dollary dues that you don't deserve. You never deserved. God, you're a fucking prick. I'm sorry. You'll want to publish this porn book? He'll probably just do a PDF and put it online. Or, fuck, who did Mumkey go through for the Triflers? There's, I think it's like Lulu or something. Hang on. I swear it was like, yeah, Lulu. Lulu.com. That's the site I'm thinking of. That's who Mumkey Jones went through for Triflers. He wants more money so he can buy more wetlands to destroy. Porn video would be him sucking his own foreskin for exactly 15 minutes before he onions. Ugh.
And being part of that community and group games and so forth. My Patreon's fucking lit. Just thinking about it. Anyway, I hope to have all this fun with you guys and more. And I'm really excited that this is a thing. So, anyway. As far as podcasts go, it seems like Lanybot Kai has Lanybot's dead name, Kai, is taken over. So hopefully we get a lot of those soon. Anyway, if you guys ever want to talk to me, if you ever want to ask a question or anything, please let me know. Just DM me. You guys now have exclusive access to messaging me because I just don't want to deal with barnacles. It doesn't make sense to focus on, you know,
but
shit.
I'm gonna. Greg is baffling on just how boring his fucking videos are. But I know there's another one someone posted. Not a vlog. There was something else that like leaked out from him. Is this actually the live stream? Can I? Oh, hey, all right. Here we go. So, 1 second. So we're gonna skip to around time I start getting into a chat.
I'm like, would I make out with?
Hang on. Here we go.
Someone's echoing. Where's this echo coming from? Sorry, I just don't know how to do that.
Top chat is annoying for YouTube, by the way. Yeah, if you ever see this thing right here on a live stream, make sure to click the little drop-down button and go to live chat, because otherwise it hides all of your comments and YouTube doesn't tell you, which is fucking annoying. I wish YouTube would just fix this shit. Fucks with his hair. It's called 1, not getting a proper haircut. 2, probably not washing it properly. We know how he feels about his opinions on black women's hair, and it's not great for, I guess, white people hair too. But he plays this game like such a fucking boomer. Stream on Twitch, haven't tried YouTube. I find YouTube is worse for games. Like, YouTube is straight up worse for games.
You're just gonna have to outrun the police.
God damn it, Lester, you fucking
He plays like such a goddamn boomer.
Chat. Damn, this chat is.
Yeah, it's.
I'm looking at the chat right now.
Keep talking about Savvy Candy, and she was kicked
the
off
chat.
a long time ago.
The chat is everybody who fucking drank the Kool-Aid.
Exactly.
They like believed all the hype, and now they're all like.
How did he die? He got shot. Yeah, you can see me because I was copying and paste spamming. Cody with the K, who's in Claw's Discord.
What's funny is people think someone's echoing.
Where's this echo coming from?
But yeah, no.
And they're actually being retarded.
Oh yeah, he says retarded a lot, and his fans say nothing.
Stop it, Mime.
No, he's not. I love Banana Mime.
Banana Mime's an amazing.
I love him.
I just love how the chat was going fucking nuts.
Shouldn't like echo.
But with his voice.
It's fine. He can echo.
It's what is 90% butter.
Yeah, he can.
Oh yeah, his streaming settings are so fucking awful. Either that or his computer is chugging. I want you to look at the frame rate of the game, and then I want you to look at him, and you'll notice there'll start to be a slight delay soon.
Okay, go.
So annoyed.
Go.
Bye.
We all love Banana
Bye.
Bye.
Like, he's getting maybe 40 frames. Hey, Lily.
I love that you can just tell when people are gay.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my god.
Well, normally, no. This is typically how I could tell someone's gay is whether or not I make out with them.
How they say bye.
Yeah, we're wrapping up with Greg.
No. Like I'm not talking like gay top though. I'm talking gay bottoms. Gay bottoms are so, yeah.
I swear to God.
I'm
what
like,
did
would I make out with this dude? And if it's yes, that means he's gay. Probably.
Oh, okay.
What?
I get you.
I'm not gay though.
No, of course not. You're kind of gay.
Nah.
Cringe.
You're like a 4% gay,
According to who?
according to everyone.
All right.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Gay or straight, I don't think there are a lot of people who would make out with Onision. Because, will it, oh, okay, thanks YouTube, or Google Drive, I can zoom in all I want, but it's just gonna do this. It's fucking great. As a bi girl, I too would not make out with Greg.
Of the gay, not a whole gay, just a little bit of gay.
I like how in this game you could literally grow a beard with.
Hey, we're gonna skip forward. I just want to get to
Tamara, you gotta.
Here we go.
Just play.
I mean,
There you go. Right. Here we are.
It gets hotter and hotter until you're a fucking dead boiled frog. Okay. So just stop.
That's a scary analogy.
You're in a good mood now. But when you're not, it's gonna hurt. So just know when to call it quits, okay?
By the way, the chat spamming had some great shit here. Like I'd rather die standing than live kneeling. Says he's bi, I think he's also married to a guy, so.
Okay. The internet is full of mean, awful people, Tamara. So stop subjecting yourself to those.
I do agree, Tamara. You are a very sweet person.
Now, the internet's full of awful people. Remember that, guys. He's good, but everyone else is awful. Remember that.
I love you.
We love you too.
Yes. I'm actually in a fantastic mood.
You just gave them a goal, okay? You understand that, right? They're like, oh, she's in a fantastic mood. Let's see if we can change that.
Oh, and of course, because I decided to at her when I saw her name. Hey, check in his Discord, tell this moron to drop the claims against me. At Tamara. Probably shouldn't have done that. I probably shouldn't have added her. But I did.
They can try. They can try.
Listen,
And they will.
they're just ignorant.
There's gonna be a video
They'll try. They'll do it.
called Tamara has the voice of a Chinese child with Down syndrome, and you're gonna be all like, how could they say that?
Now, I want to talk about something of this gameplay, because I'm an obnoxious, nitpicky asshole. The whole point of this mission is you're supposed to kill the driver. I just want you to remember that. You're supposed to kill the driver of this car.
You stop that. Stop that right now.
Apparently.
You gotta know the internet. You gotta be smarter than the internet, man.
I
Otherwise,
love trolling the internet.
the first step is just like they say, ignorance is bliss, right? Like people ask me how I deal with so much crap, and it's like I don't fucking I'm ignorant of what people say.
Here's me again.
The best thing to do is troll the troll. That's all you gotta do.
You know what's annoying is when people write me and they're like, oh my god, so and so said this. I'm like, dude, did I fucking ask? I don't care. Like someone wrote me saying, oh, social retard made a video about you. And I was just like, why the fuck are you telling me this? I don't care. She's like, Jesus Christ, he needs views, that's for sure. And personally, I think it's a good move. I think it's a good move on his part to make a video about me, because he's not doing well. So, good on him. I don't fucking care though. Hey guys, I fucked 4 bitches while in a relationship. Now let me criticize Onision.
Somebody keeps stabbing
Honestly.
you, and I like.
He failed to retrieve the truck. I've seen old people play Grand Theft Auto 5, like old like 60, 70-year-old people. I've seen them play faster and better and smarter than Greg. It's embarrassing.
Ban them.
What?
Somebody keeps spamming the same thing over and over, and I'm like,
Yeah, that is annoying.
Yeah, they do
Yes.
that.
Ooh,
They've been doing it
I know
the
who
whole
you're
time.
talking about, and I've just been looking at them like.
I didn't know how much got through the top chat.
But I can't.
Here, let's satisfy you guys, okay?
we love you long
The
time.
whole chat is gonna stop moving.
I mean, there's some people in there that actually are trying to talk to like each other and you, but they can't because there's a bunch of spammy shit.
Because there's a bunch of spam shit.
I've literally been in here.
I don't know what
Yes,
Nick is
it's very
talking about.
irritating.
I'm 36 years old. I ain't no 18-year-old.
Stop reading the comments, Tamara. God damn.
I have nothing better to do.
You want pain. You love suffering.
It gives me pain.
I had some fun with this
It
stream.
starts out with like, oh, I'm this, oh, I'm that, and then it turns into, why would you say that? Oh, someone
Now-
said I'm donating this. Someone said I'm donating this $2 to make people in chat mad.
Yeah.
That's
I
really
saw
funny.
that. It was fucking hilarious.
Oh, you guys.
A+ guy.
A+ indeed.
The actual chat is like fucking popping. Like there's the censor thing on or whatever that censors out like hate, not hate, but like really fucked up comments like.
Yeah.
And so you actually only see a percentage of that. All right, so if
Now
you
they're
want to
spamming
be a mod, Tamara, you gotta just put like poopy poop poop poop.
Okay,
I want to be a
So, again, imagine how mature he is. Also, he lost again. He failed the mission twice.
Failed to retrieve the truck. I don't need to retrieve.
James, can I be a mod?
Yeah, just guys type
I
in.
hope I get help.
Oh, there's Tamara.
I'm just gonna
All
say
right.
yo.
There's Tamara. It's really hard because it's going by so fast because I'm so famous.
Right.
It's times like these when I wish I could be a mod.
You can put the
All
chat
right,
in slow mode.
Tamara, you're now. I don't want to. It's fun to see it just blaze
Well, I
by.
was just saying for all this stuff that's going
Now,
on to do with that.
we're gonna skip forward because I have not seen anything past like this part.
Add moderator.
But now the fact that he has to see all this shit while this is going through, he has to see every single one of it. And you know what? That makes me feel good because he, at the very least, had to see me. And I'll allow that. Hey, Seb.
They're gonna censor you guys. Here it comes.
I'm gonna skip forward.
Get on the ground!
Now twerk it. What? Said
Nah.
twerk that.
1 second.
Is that actual silence or we cut out?
Someone brought up Chris Hansen a second ago here. Is it bad, but I honestly forgot that I was watching a video inside this?
Cut out. Okay. I'll just answer my own question. I'm just gonna all my my normal patron like Jackbox TV or League of Legends will probably be streamed to Twitch. And then stuff where I'm actually just talking to you guys will be streamed to bro, sound good. Talking about life. You cut out again. Fuck it. I give up.
Now, I'll say this. You could always report his Twitch. You could always report YouTube.
Just gotta finish this mission.
I'm not saying you should report. Make sure it's not a false report, obviously, but you can always report.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, look at you.
Welcome back, sir.
Yeah, I don't know. It says my stream is solid, so I don't know why it's being so problematic.
Well, for me, it keeps like going offline for a split second.
Let me really... I'm gonna skip forward here.
That was rough.
So yeah, his chat is still deleting comments that are even critical to him, and it's embarrassing. But however, tonight, like properly tonight, will be a Chris Hansen with Repsion, Daniel Solbach. That's going to be happening. This stream's been about 2 hours, so I'm just going to announce a couple of things. Tomorrow, I'll probably stream a little bit on Twitch, and then Friday, we're going to have the announcement video of the fan art stuff, and then the entire night, like on Twitch itself, I will be streaming Modern Warfare. So if you guys do want to see me stream on Twitch, that will happen for sure. I might stream sometime on Thursday. Oh, Sammy, really quick, could you post another link to the Discord? But yeah, if you guys want to see me again, I will be on Twitch tomorrow and Friday, and there will be a fan art contest video here Friday night for sure. Anyways, I'm gonna head out. Have a good night. Oh, you're right, Just. I could actually finish Gears of War tomorrow night. So if you guys want to watch me finish Gears of War 5 tomorrow night, that'll happen, and then Modern Warfare story Friday. So yeah. Alright, have a good night, everybody. I will see y'all later. This was a fun stream, and it wasn't 4 hours long, so nobody can complain to me. Anyways, take it easy. Oh, and follow Foxhound. Thank you, Jess, Seb, Kay, Charismatic, Alex, Sammy, everybody that showed up, Moderator Marcy, Meadow Fimbot, I think was on earlier, Ichi, everybody. Everybody was great. It was good seeing you. Have a good night. I am... Oh, which channel do we go to watch the Chris Hansen thing, by the way? Hang on. That's actually a good question. Let me find the tweet again. Where's that? It should be on his new channel, which is like Have a Seat with Chris Hansen. Hang on. I'll just link the tweet from Chris himself. So there's a tweet from Chris. But yeah, join the Discord for sure. Have a good night, everybody. And I will see you guys Friday on Twitch. Have a good one.